Hello students, welcome back. Today we'll continue with exercise 7.6 and we'll complete this exercise. Okay, in our last videos we had completed till question number 15. Okay, so we will move further and today's sum are based on different formula. Okay, before that, if you are not subscribed this channel, then please subscribe it. Okay, now let's move with new formula. Okay, now say e raised to x fx plus f dash dx. This will be equal to e raised to x fx plus c. Okay, e raised to x into fx plus f dash x. Okay, let me give you an example. If the question is like this, log x plus 1 by x dx. See, this is fx. And what is derivative of log x? 1 by x. So this is f dash x. So if I use this formula, e raised to x fx means e raised to x fx is log x plus c. Clear? So this will be our answer according to this formula. Clear? The next, e raised to ax sine bx plus k. Okay, if this is the question, then it will be e raised to ax upon a square plus b square. A sine bx plus k minus b cos bx plus k. Okay, remember a, the power of this first sine bx plus k plus b, sorry, minus b cos bx plus k. Okay, or you can also write it in this way e raised to ax upon under root of a square plus b square sine bx plus k minus alpha, where what is alpha? Tan inverse b by a. Okay, in descriptive theoretical question, if you write solving this, it's okay. But if there are MCQs, okay, and there is not a single option like this, then this option may also be present there. Okay, so you can use this or this formula. Let me explain you with an example. Let's say this integration of e raised to 3x sine phi x. Now in this case, k is not there. So we'll only write down this k as 0. So what will be our answer? E raised to 3x upon 3 square plus 5 square. Right? So 3 square 9, 5 square 25. So it will be 34. A sine means this. See, A sine 3 sine bx plus k. So 5x plus, sorry, minus b. What is b? 5 cos phi x plus c. Okay. Similarly for cos bx. Okay. Here also similar e raised to ax a square plus b square, but now here will be a cos bx plus k and plus. Here it is minus plus b sine bx plus k. So remember, if it is sine, the first will be sine, second will be cos. If it is cos, first will be cos, second will be sine. Or else this e raised to x upon root of a square plus b square cos bx plus k minus alpha, where k is tan inverse b by a. Okay, so you do one thing, just note down these three formulas. Today we are going to do this sum based on these formulas. Okay, so note down it. Okay, let's start. Okay, so we'll start with question number 16, e raised to x sin x plus cos x. Okay, E16 is e raised to x sin x plus cos x. Now, if I will take any one as fx, the other one will be f dash x. If I'm taking cos as fx, then its derivative is minus sin x. but here we are having plus. But if I take this as fx, sin x, derivative of sin x will be f dash x. So I can write it down e raised to x sin x plus d by dx of sin x dx. Okay, so this will be equal to e raised to x fx plus c sin x plus c. Okay, it's a very simple sum. It can be asked in MCQ. Okay, so just go through this question. Okay, let's move to the next one. Question number 17, that is integration of x e raised to x upon 1 plus x square. Sorry, 1 plus x whole square. Okay, so again e raised to x. So remember, students, whenever there is e raised to x, you have to think that whether it is the type of sum e raised to x fx plus f dash x. Okay, so what I will do here, e raised to x. Now it's 1 plus x whole square. I will split the numerator, it's x. So what I will write down? 1 plus x minus x. Sorry, this will not do. 1 plus x minus x. Okay. Since we are only given x, okay, so 1 plus x minus 1. I had added 1, subtracted 1. Clear? So now I will split it. 1 plus x upon 1 plus x square. It will be 1 plus x upon 1 plus x square minus 1 upon 1 plus x square dx. So this will get cancelled. Okay. Now 1 upon 1 plus x square. Now one is fx, another is f dash x. Now we know that derivative of 1 by x. Okay. What we will do if we take derivative of 1 upon 1 plus x? What will happen? D by dx of minus 1. So this will be minus 1 plus x minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 upon 1 plus x whole square. So see, this is f dash x. If I take this as fx, this will be f dash x. So e raised to x 1 upon 1 plus x plus, see, if we take derivative, I will get minus 1 upon 1 plus x square. So plus d by dx of 1 upon 1 plus x dx. Okay, so this will be equal to e raised to x. Fx means 1 upon 1 plus x plus c. Okay, is it clear? Just go through this question. Okay, let's move to the next question. Next question is e raised to x 1 plus sin x upon 1 plus cos x. And that is question number 18. Okay, 1 plus sin x upon 1 plus cos x dx. Okay, now see 1 plus cos x, I can write it down 2 cos square x by 2. Now 1 plus sin x, I will use the formula of sin 2 theta, means 2 sin theta cos theta. Here it is x, so 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Okay, now I can split it. 1 by 2 cos square x by 2 plus 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2, 2 cos square x by 2 dx. Okay, 2 gets cancel. Clear? E raised to x. Now 1 by 2 cos square x. Okay, cos square x, 1 by cos square x is sec square x by 2. So it's 1 by 2 sec square x by 2 plus sin x by 2 cos x by 2 tan x by 2 dx. So now one we will take fx, another f dash x. If I take this as fx, then its derivative is sec square. So let's see d by dx of tan x by 2, it's sec square x by 2 into d by dx of x by 2. Derivative of x by 2 is 1 by 2. So this will be fx and this will be f dash x. So this will be integration of e raised to x tan x by 2 plus d by dx of tan x by 2 dx. So this will be equal to e raised to x fx, that is tan x by 2 plus c. Okay, see I am repeating what I had done. 1 plus cos x, 2 cos square x by 2, and here 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. I split it, I get 1 by 2 sin x square x by 2 and tan x by 2. And then one is fx, another is f dash x. Okay, so just go through this question. Okay, next is question number 19. Okay, question number 19 is e raised to x 1 by x minus 1 by x square. Clear? So again, same formula. One will be fx, another will be f dash x. Okay, we can start with anyone. Let's start with 1 by x. This will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 1 by x. What I got it. Okay, so you can start this by mistake. You have started with this and you didn't got this. So then try the next one. So this will be e raised to x 1 by x plus d by dx of 1 by x dx. So this will be e raised to x fx f dash x, so 1 by x plus c. Okay, again this is a simple sum. It can be asked in MCQ. Okay, go through it. Let's move to the next one. Question number 20, x minus 3 upon x minus 1 cube e raised to x dx. See, again it is e raised to x. Clear? So we'll try to do some adjustment. This is question number 20. Integration of e raised to x. It's x minus 1 cube. So let's split this numerator. Okay, x minus 1 minus 2, right? Clear? Because I want x minus 1. So I will separate it x minus 1 upon x minus 1 cube minus 2 upon x minus 1 cube dx. So this will get cancelled, it will be square. Okay. So obviously remember whenever like this is there, okay, try to take fx whose power is less when it is in denominator. So I will try to take derivative of d by dx of 1 upon x minus 1 square. This will be x minus 1 raised to minus 2. So minus 2 x minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 minus 2 upon x minus 1 cube. So I got this. Clear? So it will be e raised to x 1 upon x minus 1 whole square plus d by dx of 1 upon x minus 1 whole square fx f dash x. So it will be e raised to x fx plus c. Okay, so that was about question number 20. Clear? So just go to this question. Okay, let's move to the next question. It's e raised to 2x sine x. Okay, so now this is about the second formula. There was e raised to ax sine bx plus k. So here I will take a equal to 2 and b equal to coefficient of x 1, k equal to 0. So what was our formula? E raised to ax upon a square plus b square. E raised to a, so 2x upon a square plus b square. A sine a means 2 sine bx plus k. What is b? 1. So x, k is 0 minus b sine, that is b, that is 1 cos, sorry, not sine, cos, again bx plus k plus c. Okay, so this will be e raised to 2x, 2 square 4 plus 1, 5. 2 sin x minus cos x plus c. Clear? We had used this formula. Remember. Okay, so just go through this question. Okay, let's move to the next one. Question number 22. Integration of sine inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. Okay. Now this is not based on e raised to x, right? So 2x upon 1 plus x square. What can we assume that 2x upon 1 plus x square? Okay, we can assume it as tan theta. Let x equal to tan theta. So it will be 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. That will be the formula of sine 2 theta. Right? So x equal to tan theta, differentiate it. Dx will be equal to sec square theta d theta. So now our integral will be equal to sine inverse 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta into, instead of dx, sec square theta d theta. So this will be equal to sine inverse sine 2 theta sec square theta d theta, sine inverse sine 2 theta. This will be equal to 2 theta sec square theta d theta to constant theta sec square theta d theta. So u v, like algebraic will be u and trigonometric will be v. So now this will use again the product rule, integration by parts. So this will be equal to 2 theta as it is, integration of sec square theta d theta minus derivative of theta integration of sec square theta d theta into d theta. Okay, so this will be equal to 2 theta as it is, integration of sec square theta tan theta, derivative of theta with respect to theta is 1, sec square theta integration tan theta d theta, 2 theta tan theta integration of tan theta log of sec theta plus c. Okay, so now it's time to replace the value. So here see, tan theta was equal to x. So opposite by adjacent. X means x by 1. So this will be equal to under root of 1 plus x square. So 2. What is theta? X equal to tan theta. That implies, here I can write down theta equal to tan inverse x. What is tan theta? X minus, I will multiply these two. So also it will be 2 log. What is sec theta? Right? Sec theta is hypotenuse upon adjacent side. So root of plus c. Clear? So we can directly put the value of sec theta from this triangle. So now this will be 2x tan inverse x minus, I will take this in the power, 1 plus x square whole square plus c. So this will be 2x tan inverse x minus log square root and square will cancel plus c. Okay. So I'm repeating this. What I had done, I had assumed this as theta. Sorry, tan theta. So this will be 2 tan theta 1 plus tan square theta sine 2 theta, and dx will be equal to sec square theta d theta. So finally, u and v, we have solved it and put the value of theta. Okay. So go through this question. Okay, let's move to the next 23rd. 23rd is integration of x square e raised to x cube. Let me confirm x square e raised to x cube. Okay. So now see here, the power here is x cube and here there is x square. So I can assume this x cube. Let x cube will be equal to t. So now if I am differentiating it, I will get 3x square. So differentiating with respect to x, 3x square dx will be equal to dt. But see, I am having only x square. So what I will do, x square dx will be equal to dt by 3. So now I am putting this value in the question. Instead of x square dx, it's dt 1 by 3. And e raised to x cube, e instead of x cube, I had assumed t, right? So integration of e raised to t is e raised to t. So this will be equal to 1 by 3 e raised to t plus c. Now you just have to replace the value of t. What we had assumed t? X cube. So 1 by 3 e raised to x cube plus c. Okay, so I'm repeating once again what we had done. We had assumed x cube equal to t. Differentiating, I got 3x squared dx, but I only require x squared, so 3 in the denominator. So 1 by 3 dt instead of x squared dx, and this e raised to t. Now it's simple. Okay, so just go through question number 23. Okay, now let's move to question number 24. That is the last for this exercise. Question number 24, e raised to x sec x into 1 plus tan x. Sorry. E raised to x sec x into 1 plus tan x dx. Okay, so it's simple. I will just multiply it. Sec x into 1 sec x plus sec x tan x dx, right? We know that d by dx of sec x equal to sec x tan x. Now it's very simple sum. This is fx, this is f dash x. So it will be equal to e raised to x sec x plus d by dx of sec x. Clear? E raised to x fx plus f dash x. So e raised to fx plus c. It will be e raised to x. Fx is sec x plus c. Okay. So I'm repeating once again. We had multiplied it. Then one is fx, another is f dash x. Formula e raised to x fx plus f dash x. E raised to x fx plus c. So e raised to x sec x plus c. Okay, this is MCQ. Okay, just go through this sum. Okay, students, so that's it for today. We have completed exercise 7.6. Okay, in our next video, we'll start with exercise 7.7. Okay, thank you.